Chapter 29. Just made the same mistake. All women in the world make. Sir, you have a visitor. When Adrian entered the foyer, Mrs. Lynn came up to greet him. Who is it? Ava peeked out from behind Adrian and glanced toward the living room. She only saw a back view. Mrs. Lynn answered her question. Mr. Shaw is here. Ava raised an eyebrow. So Grace's lapdog had come. Adrian only hummed in acknowledgement, changed his shoes, and walked into the living room. Ava sweetly told Mrs. Lynn that she and Adrian hadn't eaten breakfast yet. She asked her to help prepare something. Adrian, Justin Shaw, who was sitting on the sofa, gradually lost his smile when he saw the person behind Adrian. Why are you here? Justin's tone turned cold. Justin, this seems to be Adrian's house, not yours, right? Ava leaned against Adrian as she spoke. Ava, he's your sister's boyfriend. Justin lowered his voice, with some gritted teeth in his tone. Oh. Ava walked leisurely to sit on the sofa, very close to Justin. But Adrian insisted on bringing me here. You know I can't refuse him. She curved her lips and leaned back, almost touching Justin's hand. Just as Ava leaned against the sofa back, she was suddenly pulled away. Sit properly. Adrian's low voice sounded above her head. Ava immediately raised her hand to hug his arm and raised an eyebrow at Justin. Justin, aren't you going on a date with your girlfriend this weekend? Why did you come looking for Adrian? Ava's words had implications. At the Reed house that time, Grace saw Justin holding a girl in his arms. She thought it was Justin's girlfriend. Grace had a good relationship with Monica and told her everything, so she naturally told Monica about this too. Monica had always thought Justin was quite good. She had previously considered having Grace get together with him. So, when she heard Justin had a girlfriend, she felt a bit regretful. Ava was sitting nearby eating fruit at the time. When she heard her mother's words, she couldn't help but laugh. Even though Grace was with Adrian now, in her mother's mind, Justin should always like Grace. Otherwise, it couldn't be called true love. She didn't understand where her mother's peculiar logic came from. Justin naturally understood the implications in her words. He pressed his lips together. He said sarcastically, "The red apricot has climbed over the wall. She went on a date with her lover today." Ava burst out laughing. She hadn't expected Justin to have such a sense of humor. She turned to glance at the lover, Adrian, then slowly said, "Justin, she just made the same mistake all women in the world make. Nobody's perfect." Ava looked Justin up and down. He was dressed quite presentably, wearing gold-rimmed glasses, looking exactly like a refined scoundrel. Sometimes you can't be too confident. You should look for problems in yourself. See if your girlfriend cheated because you have some problem, lost your appeal to her. The corner of Justin's mouth twitched. Being cheated on and still having to find problems in yourself. She was really eloquent. Is that so? Justin sneered and asked back, when you got cheated on, did you also reflect on yourself? Ava made a sound. Her slender fingers tapped her chin, looking like she was thinking seriously. If I got cheated on, I would definitely reflect. But, Ava said playfully, I won't get cheated on. Justin, so you're here to destroy your sister's relationship? Ava, sir, breakfast is ready. Mrs. Lynn's words interrupted timely. Ava quickly released Adrian's hand and stood up. Before leaving, she said to Justin, Justin, why don't you ask Adrian? Whatever relationship he says we have, that's what we are. She spread her hands, walked briskly toward the dining room. Adrian, didn't you say there wouldn't be anything between you and her? After Ava left, Justin turned his gaze to Adrian, whose expression had been indifferent since he arrived. He had been friends with Adrian for many years. Adrian not speaking meant he was indulging Ava's presence by his side, indulging Ava getting close to him, indulging Ava making those intimate gestures toward him that exceeded normal social interaction. Adrian, don't get so close to her next time. Don't get so close? Justin stood up angrily, putting his hands on his hips and pacing back and forth. What are you thinking? You and Grace are getting engaged next week, and you're still thinking about managing Ava's affairs? Have you forgotten how she abandoned you like throwing away a dog back then? Grace has been the one by your side all these years. Now that your legs are healed and Pierce Group is thriving, she comes to pick the peaches. Justin was so angry his throat was on fire. He had long understood Ava's selfish nature. He wasn't surprised. What surprised him was Adrian. Adrian said indifferently, "I have my limits." Limits? Justin sounded like he heard the biggest joke. Your limits are kissing her until her lips are swollen? As soon as Ava sat down, he had noticed her unusual lip color. No need to think to know what had happened between these two before they came in. Justin suddenly seemed to think of something. His face changed dramatically.